gente, bem-vindos à minha cozinha. It's a very cold day today here in California, and I've been trying to find what is something that I can eat that warm me up. And I went in my backyard and I saw some mint. So I'm gonna make mint soup, or sopa de ortela. It was something my mom used to make when bread was kind of hard and it was cold. She would make this soup and it would fill us, and it was so good. So I'm gonna make for me and for my in-laws, because they're the only ones who like this soup. So that's what I'm gonna do. My mint in the yard is not big enough, so I went to the store and got some mint. I got some plenty of eggs. When my mom did, she only put 1 egg or 2 to smell the eggs. We're gonna put lots of eggs. I have some water, some olive oil, garlic. My mom never put milk, but I like mine with a little bit of milk. I have half an onion in cubes, and then some French bread, and that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna bring my pot over here, and I'm gonna put my onion. And this is sometimes when you're not even feeling good, even when we were kind of sick, she would do this. I'm gonna put a heaping teaspoon of crushed garlic. And then I'm gonna I have about 7 cups of water here. You want enough water. And we're gonna boil this water with all that. And maybe a couple tablespoons of olive oil. So I'm gonna boil this so all those flavors can infuse the water, and then we'll go from there. You know, there's those days that some recipes come to your mind, and this was one of them. A couple of days ago, I actually remember this because I saw my mint, and I happened to mention my in-laws, and they said, "Oh, we haven't had that in so long." So you know what? As long as I have them, I have partners to fulfill my cravings. So anyway, so that's what I did. I went and got some French bread, and I'm gonna do mint soup. Put it in this pot for me to take. Oh, and I forget, I'm gonna there's about 2 teaspoons of salt, and put that in there. And I'm gonna layer my bread in the bottom. This is, like I said, it's something I remember, cold days. And then when we weren't feeling good, this was one thing I remember my mom making for us. And I remember her making in a big bowl. She would make it in a big bowl. So this one's gonna be for me. I can give them a couple more. So you layer your bread on your pot, and then you're gonna get your mint. I'm gonna rinse this mint, and I'm gonna put it on top of the bread. And then when that boils, you pour that all on top of this bread, and it is so delicious. Okay, these leaves that I have here, I'm gonna put it in the pot, and it's gonna start flavoring that water, that broth. That's gonna be a broth. I'm also gonna pour the milk. I have 1 cup of milk. And I have here my broth that I'm gonna let it steep and get all those flavors. I'm gonna put a little bit more olive oil, because this is gonna be flavor. You crack your eggs into the pot. You pour your eggs on top of the bread, and then when you pour the water, it will cook. They will cook, the eggs. they will poach them. Okay, this one here. My water's come to a boil. Okay. And one more. I cracked 2 eggs and beat it, and now I'm going to add it to my broth. And you keep mixing. Stir that around. And mix it around. I'm going to taste for salt, see if it needs anything else. It needs more salt. Taste salt to taste, and I'm going to put a little bit of pepper. And our soup is pretty much done. Let me taste again. Oh my gosh, memories. So now I'm gonna put this liquid. See if I don't make a mess in my stove. We're gonna pour this liquid over the bread, and it will cook those eggs. And it will soak into that bread. And it has that flavor of the onion and the garlic, which are good things when you're feeling sick. There's the yolk from the one I was looking for. Okay. Pour some in this one. I'm going to drizzle some more olive oil on top. Here it is, friends, my mint soup, or my sopa de ortela, that my mom used to make when we were sick and those cold days. I want to try some of that. One of these. A little bit of everything. And then you get that egg that's still not completely cooked all the way. Look at this. They softened that bread. You can eat the mint or you can leave it. I want to try it. Every time I make this, I go, why did I wait so long to make it? It is so good. That taste of the mint. And then you break that yolk. You make this soup when you're feeling under the weather. It's easy. It's just any kind of bread. Any kind of bread will do. Some garlic, put plenty of garlic, some onion, and you don't have to have milk. My mom usually never put milk, but I like the milk. It gives a little bit more richness. So give it a try. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. Give me some thumbs up. Come on, thumbs up. And share my videos on your social media and with your friends. Until next time, let's get cooking. Stay warm.